First of all, I want to point out that nothing in this video should be considered investment advice or as an endorsement or recommendation to invest in cryptocurrency or any other asset. This is not investment advice. This is just me sharing these details simply for the sake of information awareness. I think that once someone becomes aware of something, then they can sit down, do their own research, learn more, and then make the determination on what they want to do. Um, a lot of people have been hearing these reports about people becoming wealthy in cryptocurrency. And in most cases, these people have done so in a relatively short amount of time. Some in less than a year, some a little over a year. So I wanted to make this video just as a visual to possibly help people better understand how these people have become so wealthy. And I have this site up. It's called Crypto Bubbles. This is one of the sites I use sometimes in analysis. And sometimes I don't feel like looking at charts. I mean, I'm a professional trader now. I've been trading for a while, and sometimes I don't feel like looking at charts, traditional analysis tools, and I accidentally ran across this site, which makes it easier to see what's going on in the market just by glancing at the screen. Now, right now I have it set to display the top 100 tokens that performed the best over the past year. So this is what you see here. And the reason why all the bubbles are green is because it's showing you the best performing tokens out of like thousands of tokens. So obviously it's going to show you ones that only perform positively. So what we have here are green candles, which indicates that these are bullish candles, meaning that prices in an uptrend or moving upwards. The percentages you see are the percentages of increase for each asset. So this is not really hypothetical or maybe possibly something that could happen. This is what actually happened the past year. So in a technical sense, if you actually put a dollar in any one of these assets, it would have been multiplied by the number you see here. So if you put a dollar in this one, the Shiba, the SHIB token, if you put a dollar in that a year ago, then today it would be worth over $45 million. Now, if I go to this other view, you can get a better idea of why and how people were able to make so much. So on the left, you see this list numbered 1 through 100, and these are the top 100 tokens. And these over here are the prices in the price column. So this is how much one of these tokens is worth. So one Bitcoin is worth $51,000. One Ethereum is worth 4,000, etc. Now, if you go down the list, you'll see Shiba. Number 14 is worth not even anywhere close to 1 cent for one token. So because there are cryptos like that where there's so many zeros after the decimal, if you take a tiny fraction of US dollars, then it's going to purchase a lot of that token. So I keep scrolling down the list here just so you can see some of these prices. Now, the thing about crypto is you don't have to buy one token. You could put as little as you like. So you could put a dollar in. Now, if you put a dollar, $1 in each of these assets, so you would have spent a total of $100. And come over to this final column. So you see where it says year, this is how much each token returned over a year. So if you put a dollar in Bitcoin or whatever token you chose, this is how much you would have made. You would have only made 88% in Bitcoin, but that's still an insane return. So if you scroll down, you'll see most of this column is green. There were probably like that lost money, with the biggest loss being this one that's at 91% negative. But I mean, if you adopt the strategy of diversification and you put $1 into each of these, then the gains of just one of these would have made up for the losses. This one down here has made over 200,000% return. So I always diversify. I don't believe in loading up on one thing. I like to diversify, especially in a risky market like cryptocurrency. It's highly risky, highly volatile. So if you spread out, you're spreading out your risk. Imagine if you put everything in that crypto that went down 91%. If you just felt good about that one and you put all your eggs in that one basket, then you would have lost nearly everything. But if you would have diversified it, you would have made over $50 million just by putting $1 in each of those, because Shiba made over like close to 46, between 40 and $50 million you would have made from the dollar investment in that, depending on when you look at the charts. I mean, earlier this week it was up a little higher than it is now. A lot of stuff is dipped a little bit because it's the end of the year and people are selling to take some money off the table. Anyway, I just went to a search engine earlier, typed this in, Crypto Millionaires 2021, just to give you an idea. So this 6 new crypto billionaires that made the Forbes list, they're all billionaires. I mean, this is crazy that these people came out of nowhere. They're not just multimillionaires, they're billionaires and off crypto. So there's this article right here from Motley Fool. This investment made people millionaires in 2021 for less than a cup of coffee. And this is about the Shiba coin. And Shiba really did make a lot of people very wealthy. So here's another search I did. Shiba Inu millionaire retires at the age of 35. And I personally know people who made a fortune in Shiba. So it's not like a situation where you have these hypothetical returns and these anecdotal stories. This is stuff that is literally verifiable, especially since it's on the blockchain. I mean, you can look on the blockchain, see these people's wallets. You can see their crypto wallets, what's in it, and how much it's worth. So nothing about this is speculation. Here's one about a warehouse manager. Oh yeah, this guy right here, he's actually a billionaire now off this $8,000 investment. And that's just because a little bit of money goes a long way when you're purchasing these cryptos that aren't even worth 1 cent for one of those cryptos. So this one right here talks about from $17 to 6.5 million. And this is just because these people got in at a time where there was probably like 10 zeros or more after the decimal place in the price. This website is just one of the news sites I go to before I trade. I pay attention to what's going on in the news. And Patriots quarterback Mike Jones gifts Bitcoin to his entire offensive line. Yeah, the stuff is really getting more popular. The cryptocurrency kind of got exposed once everybody was locked down. So during the COVID lockdowns, people were either falling into the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories, or they were getting into cryptocurrency or trading stocks, things like that. It was like extreme either way. Either they were falling down the rabbit hole of the conspiracies or trading. So anyway, I didn't want to just make this video too long, but I just thought I should make something to give people an idea of how is how it's been possible for people to make so much money. So again, you have these percentages over here. These are actual percentages. This is real money that people have either made or lost. And over here, where you see market, these are numbers in the billions. So the market cap of Bitcoin is nearly $1 trillion, 966.63 billion dollars.